13.
And I'm Clay with Murphy Homes.
And we are back with more on Mondays. Today we're going to talk about HVAC, heating and cooling, how it works, how it actually functions, and what to pay attention to.
One of the...
he's going to talk about it. I'm going to just stand here and, I don't know, look cool.
And I'm going to try not to be long-winded. One of the common misconceptions about air conditioning in your house is it operates similar to your car, which is it blows cold air away. That's not necessarily the case, okay? In a house, we insulate the exterior walls and we condition the interior space much like the inside of a cooler. So when your air conditioner kicks on and runs, you want it to be cooling your countertops and your cabinets and your mantle and your sheetrock to that 71 degrees or whatever you have your thermostat. 68. So it conditions the interior air. It doesn't, the way things are currently set up, our houses are so airtight, it's not necessarily drawing the interior air in anymore like they used to. So it is a interior
exchange.
Yes, it's not, yes, recycling is probably a better word than exchange.
Okay.
So when you get into some other forms of insulation and you have to bring fresh air in, ours are just at the cusp of it. And we have tests done to see where we need to be with our air infiltration stuff.
So for the recycling, the air goes into the return.
It's drawn through the air filter, which my recommendation is buy the cheapest air filters you can get your hands on, okay?
Why is that?
Your air conditioner is drawing air through a pipe and that filter's at the end of it, and it would be like trying to breathe through a straw and then putting dense fabric over the end of the straw. Okay, you want the airflow to be as much as possible, cubic feet per minute.
Okay.
You want it to draw through, unless there is a need for a HEPA filter or something like that, and people do have special needs for things like that. Use the cheapest dollar filters that you can, I don't know, with inflation, maybe $3.
$17.
Yeah. But the green ones are the ones that are typically run in my house, so that's the ones that I recommend, the loosest filters ever.
Clay's very green. It's extremely green.
Especially when I'm on the boat. I did get seasick the last time.
I got you.
So change your air filter every month. The other thing that we have concerns about typically as builders, the PVC pipe in the walls, typically that drains the air condensation out, you need to pour a quarter cup of bleach down that, usually every quarter, every 3 months or so.
Gotcha.
And that keeps all the mold and mildew from building up a little bit.
So what is the difference between a package unit and a split unit?
Okay, so we use split units. We use electric split units.
Okay.
A package unit is where the condenser and the air handler are mounted on the outside of the house, and everything runs to one metal box. Okay, that's not what we use here. We use a split unit, which the air handler is typically mounted in the attic. We have one floor plan that I think you took some pictures of earlier. That the air handler is mounted in a closet downstairs. Okay, that is where the motor for the return is, and some evaporator coils are located. It takes Freon from that location and runs it to the condenser outside. And how it works in the summertime is the hot air is chilled in the house and then blown back through the ductwork to cool the house. The fluid heats up and then goes outside and is cooled off or something like that. In the summertime, it's reversed, and that's typically referred to in the summertime as the heat, or in the wintertime as the heat pump.
Okay, gotcha.
We do offer the upgrade to a gas furnace, which is what I have in my house, and I would recommend anybody, if you're comfortable with gas, to do that, because it does away with your auxiliary heat strips in the winter that kicks on like we had last week. And
why are we pointing?
I don't know, last week is in the
It's not a calendar.
No, it could be. Jesse Isaac.
All right, we're running.
Yeah.
All right, so that's some pretty good information about heating and cooling, HVAC. Probably a little more than you wanted, maybe not. If you want to hear more or learn more, comment under his face and let us know what you want to hear about.
We can get in the weeds on some of this stuff if it's something that you're concerned with.
I feel like we do.
I would like to give a shout out to Martha, who has purchased a house from us in Southern Gales, who we're going to be building a house for. If she would like to know anything about her build, I'm more than happy to drive out there and do a couple videos on it.
Let's do it.
I would like to.
All right. Thanks.
Hasta mañana.
Tomorrow.
Maybe not.
Next week.
Yeah, whenever.
Lego.
It'll probably be Tuesday.